Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Holly. Today I'm going to be planning in my horizontal Erin Condren, and the kit I'm going to be using is this kit from Two Lil Bees. Maria was so kind and sent this to me. I mentioned that in a haul last week. I'll leave that linked below. It is her full horizontal kit. I've never actually tried planning with one of her full horizontal kits, so I'm super excited to play around with this. But I had actually picked up some pieces of this previously, and I told Maria, and she was like, oh, just do like a giveaway with them, since she had sent me this already. Hello from the future. So I realized I wanted to change up what I was doing for the giveaway a little bit. So I definitely have these two extra sheets that Maria, she had sent me this full kit, and she was so kind, and I already had a couple of the sheets that I was buying anyway. So she said, oh, just give those away, which was so nice of Maria. So I'm just gonna share those with you. And then I ended up not using this sheet in this plan with me at all. So I'll add that in for like a little mini horizontal kit. And then I had some extra Two Lil Bees freebie sheets that I'll stick in there. And then to sweeten up the deal, I also have some points that I've earned on the Two Lil Bees site, and I'm going to go ahead and redeem those points and give you guys a $25 gift card to Two Lil Bees in addition to these little sheets here. So you could also buy some other stuff to supplement this or whatever you want to use it for. So this giveaway will be open internationally, because this is just a small amount of sheets, so I think I can send it letter mail instead of having to pay for a package, and then I can also just send you the gift card electronically, so that is pretty cool. So go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Please be subscribed, and also please go ahead and follow Maria on Instagram as well. She didn't ask me to do that, but I'm just gonna throw that in there. Go follow Two Lil Bees on Instagram if you haven't already, and then come back here and leave me a comment and tell me if you have ever tried a horizontal planner. If you haven't, why you haven't tried it yet, or like why you don't think horizontal would work for you. And if you have, just tell me about like how you like to plan in the horizontal, and if you have any tips and tricks for me and Maria, because I think we're both like looking for horizontal inspiration. So go ahead and leave that comment down below, and good luck. So let's get into the plan with me now. Okay guys, so we're gonna do this on sped up mode because I wanted to be able to think through what I was doing here, and I always find it hard to talk and think at the same time. So I am first laying down the little horizontal strips here that are like the little skinny strips there that cover up the gray bars. And of course, because I am ultimately a destroyer, I ripped one of them in half when I was pulling it up because I am such a man hands, so I couldn't really use it or salvage it. So I wanted to rearrange so that the white kind of was in the middle and to separate out the two blue strips that I had to use. Luckily, Maria did include 10 of these strips, so I don't know if she just expects people to be idiots like me, or you could use it for something else, but yeah, so I noticed they were like a little slightly too long. I don't know if I was supposed to bring them all the way into the rings or something, but they were like a little longer, at least in my planner, so I just like left the edges hanging off, and you'll see that I go through with an X-Acto blade and just trim them down. Always better to be too long. You can always fix that. And here I am with my X-Acto, just getting all those little bits off there. I really like the way these strips look. I just think in general in the horizontal they add so much color without like interrupting the flow of the white space, if that makes sense. I really like it. And then I went with the washi up top, and I decided to cut it into little flags by snipping it just with my scissors, and I thought that just looked a little cuter. In retrospect, I feel like I wish I had left a little more white space at the top, so maybe, I don't know, doing it thinner somehow or something. It just looked really filled in up there, whereas like the rest of the spread was pretty white spacey, but I think that's fine. And I didn't really want to use the flags, like a tiny flag, because I always think that looks weird with like a really big strip of washi. It looks imbalanced to me. So I just made my own, I made big flags for the side as well, like outside the May on the edge of the page, if that makes sense. And then for the date dots, I knew I was going to try to bring in some foil to this spread in general. So I grabbed my Newest Addiction little gold foil date numbers there to use to mark out these dates, and I decided to leave, if you watched my last horizontal plan with me, which I will link below, I had previously shifted the notes section. Instead of being in the bottom right corner, I made it the top left and then shifted all the dates. But for this spread, I was just kind of feeling the notes where it was. I knew I was going to have like a lot of full boxes in the notes section, and I just wanted it to be like towards the bottom. I don't know. I like to have airy things, like more white space towards the top and then more filled in things at the bottom. I don't know, that's very strange. But anyways, I had those date covers down, and now I am adding that weekly ombre. The weekly ombre and all of the full boxes pretty much were the size such that you don't have room to add a header on top of them unless you shift them down a bit. So same with this ombre heart checklist. And once I realized that, I was like, maybe I don't want the ombre heart checklist. I love that color pink though. But I wanted to be able to put like, I don't know, it looked weird to me without a header, so I decided to go for a clipboard there instead. And then I am lining up the 2 habit trackers that come with the kit as well. And I wanted to somehow bring in that girl, but I ended up saving her for later instead. Now I am just rearranging that clipboard because it looked like it was kind of in the middle of everything, and my lights are breaking. They're like literally in the process of breaking. So went ahead and tried to fix that with some tape because I am just bootleg like that. And now we're getting into the spread. So I knew I wanted to mark my videos, and I'm using my Clever Gal Crafts hearts in the rosy colorway, and these have a rose gold foil. And I decided to, you know what? I think all of this, even the numbers, I think I said gold foil earlier, but everything here is a rose gold foil, but you totally can't tell on camera. Oops. But yeah, it's all rose gold foil because I knew there was some rose gold foiling in the kit. So I decided to go with that for all of the foil choices that I made. And then I am going into my spread. So first I wanted to mark out that I had wanted to do a run that morning. So I am using a flag and having a very hard time getting it to be straight there. And just used the flag there, and then I wanted to add a little list for editing that night, and because I wanted to get a lot of YouTube done. So I'm taking one of the heart checklists in the kit, and then that little script edit is from Little Red Prince is the name of the shop. She has these really cute little script sheets, and this one's like the YouTuber one. It comes with film, edit, upload. So I layered that over a decorative header, and shout out to Maria. She's now adding a full 9 decorative headers in or 2 sets of 9 decorative headers in her kits based on feedback that you guys, the Holly Plan subscribers, helped lead. Thank you guys so much in her Facebook group. That was awesome. That cracked me up. Anyway, and then on the side, I decided to use that little section kind of for my little things section. So I used a replace contact sticker from Planting Roses over a flag. And then I'm taking a little foiled money icon from Planning World to note down that I had a bill due. And then I'm just kind of writing in uploads that I can fill in later what I decide my upload schedule will be. And then on to Tuesday. Tuesday night, I'm going to an exercise class. So I had to break out my Fox and Pip girls. I honestly want to use those in every spread. Like sometimes I have to like prevent myself, like, Holly, you're using too many Fox and Pip girls. You need like your customs. You need to like amp it down. But I decided to use them for this spread because I love them and they're perfect for that class. And then I'm taking a heart checklist from the kit and putting that over on the side and using the little decorative header. And then I wanted to use the TV icon from the kit as well. And I'm just layering that over one of the gold foil flags there to mark down a TV show that night. And then I'm just kind of writing in my little to clean list that I need to do before the cleaning people come on Wednesday. And then on to Wednesday, I was trying to decide if I wanted to use a full box or not. I decided to use a more plain one so that I could layer a bill due sticker over it, since I did have a bill due that day, obviously. And I am then going to go ahead and use the movie night sticker that comes with the kit. This is super cute. It's like a little mini movie marquee, and maybe you could write in up top like what you're seeing, but I don't have that small handwriting, so I layered it over a half box, which I thought looked super cute, to mark that we're seeing Guardians of the Galaxy. And then I also wanted to note that we did have that cleaning appointment that day, so that is a Planning World foil icon layered over a flag from the kit. And that morning I planned to treat myself to a coffee, especially since we'd be out late for the movie. So I am taking a little Fox and Pip coffee cup with a bow on it, so freaking cute, and saying, treat yourself, because it's a Wednesday, why not? And then on to Thursday, I didn't have too much going on that day, so I wanted to use that quote sticker since I had used the Fox one in the bottom right. So I am layering that there. I don't like to do all of my full boxes in the same place in the horizontal. I think that ends up looking a little weird. So I kind of like to scatter them kind of in, throughout the days on where I place them. And on Thursday, I just took a long flag and layered a little foiled weight icon from Planning World over it to note down that I wanted to do a midday workout. And then I'm also taking this from the same foiled icon sheet there from Planning World, a little box to note down that it's trash day. And then I'm taking a dollar little icon from the kit to note down that I had another bill due. And then I took one of those My Newest Addictions little foil arrows to note down that my husband had a meeting that night, so he was going to be out a little later and miss dinner. And now I'm trying to find some space for the girl. I had a seriously hard time fitting her in the horizontal. I think it'd be a lot easier to fit her in the vertical, but she's so cute that I had to incorporate her. She's not like over the top fashion girly to me, so I actually really like her. And now I'm doing something off camera because I'm the worst YouTuber ever, and I'm adding that little fox in the bottom left corner. You'll see it at the end a little better. And then on to Friday, I used the Clever Gal Crafts $ to note down that it was payday. And then I also took the balloon icon from the kit layered with a Megan girl from Fox and Pip to mark down that it was one of my childhood best friend's birthdays. And then I am taking a list on Friday. Since I knew I was gonna have a pretty chill night in, I probably was gonna do some editing or some whatever, YouTube-y or something quasi-productive. So I made myself a little to-do list there. And then I am taking a full box and going to layer a half box over it, which I thought looked a little too busy. So I ended up taking the full box away. But I am first grabbing my Fox and Pip little girl in the tub with a glass of wine because, let's be honest, I want that to be my life all the time, and layering that over there to mark some me time on Friday night. But like I said, I thought that box looked too busy, so I went ahead and pulled that up using Undo. And Undo is like this magic stuff that can remove your stickers and it doesn't ruin them at all, and they also can re-stick, and it doesn't ruin your paper. It's awesome. And then I'm just filling in because I hated the way I wrote that in my handwriting, so just trying to bulk it up a little bit to make it look a little nicer. And then on to Saturday, I wanted to mark down an exercise class, so again, I'm going to grab my little Fox and Pip custom girl. And then I'm taking a little shopping cart icon from Planning World and putting that down to mark getting groceries. And then I am taking a little decorative header and making a little to film list using, again, those little script headers from Little Red Prince and using some dots that came with the kit underneath it just to change it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to take another little list for the other tasks I needed to do that day with a decorative header again. And now I'm just trying to rearrange it a little bit so it doesn't look like the two headers are immediately next to each other, so just to change it up. And then on to Sunday, I wanted to mark down first that I was going to go to yoga, so I used that heart sticker from Planning World, again, that icon sheet. And then I have journal club brunch with my girlfriends where we kind of read some, relevant articles and talk about them and basically just gossip and stuff. It's super fun. And I took a Fox and Pip little bow box for that. And then you guys might not have seen that in a haul yet. I'm a bad YouTuber. And then I have a long list there in that pretty pink color, and it looked like a really long list. So I decided to put that cute little Fox and Pip girl holding the really long to-do list next to it. And then I went back on Friday. I remembered that I wanted to write down that the PVC sale was starting. So I used a Planning World exclamation point icon for that. And then on Sunday, I had some TV shows. So I'm taking a little Fox and Pip channel surfing girl to note those down just because I thought that was kind of cute and different. And then I'm just taking a little, another one of those arrow stickers from My Newest Addiction just to mark down that it was YouTube payday. And I'm also grabbing a little nail polish icon for the me time on Friday night. And now I'm just going to go through and add in some of that deco. I use the little camera to do some functional deco, and I'm just filling things in as well. Oh, and I forgot the weekend banner, of course, because it wouldn't be me if I didn't. And I just layered that over the strip there, and I actually thought that looked pretty cute. And now I'm just filling in the dots on the clipboard and going to add a little bit of more deco. And here is what I have left with the kit. So that is it for this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you like horizontal plan with me's. Go ahead and subscribe to see more, and definitely don't forget to enter the giveaway down below. I'll have all the official rules. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video. Bye!